Okay, this video is talking about Montreal parking spots being taken away for the bicycle lanes, which is ridiculously stupid. But what I realized is the people that are up there that work for the city, not the guys that make the road and all that shit. Those are the people at the bottom of the bottom of the pyramid or whatever the hell. The people that are up there, like the CEOs or directors or whatever, those people, they don't have to pay for parking. They probably have something on their car that they can park anywhere they want and they don't get tickets. So that's number one. Number two, they probably have a designated spot in downtown because they're doing this bicycle lane in downtown. So they probably have already a designated spot for them to park and not have any parking issues. That's why they don't give a shit about the whole parking situation in downtown. Because already they make so much money. The city makes so much money off of parking tickets. Let alone when it's in winter time and you don't move your car, they tow your car and you have to pay for the towing. And sometimes your car gets impounded and all that shit. That's a whole other ball game. But to connect with, it was before Rob Ford was taken out. Or they said heart attack. Before he was taken out. He made a video which you guys can find, and in this video Rob Ford talks about all the benefits he has when he's like a city official or whatever the fuck. So let's say he wants to go to Niagara Falls, whatever the fuck. Free parking and free stay and everything. If he wants to go to certain hotel, free stay, da da da. If he wants to go certain zoo with his family, free stay at the zoo. If he wants to park over here or over there, or he wants to go to the cinema, free cinema visits for him and his family. So the city officials, they don't have to pay the shit that we all have to pay. So obviously they don't give two shits about parking issues or taxes and all that shit, because all the taxes for them is a write-off. You know what I mean? They just they know the loopholes in the system. And the biggest thing, everyone is like saying, "Oh yeah, Rob Ford was a crackhead." I think that was done just to assassinate his character, so everyone would look at him like he's a fucking crackhead. So that discredits everything he did, because Rob Ford was one of the people that you heard about that actually showed up to your house when you had an issue with the city, and he was a man for the people. He would show up to your house. When have you ever heard that before? Okay. So for sure, when they want to get rid of you, they're going to make sure that people don't give a shit about you. They're going to think you're like a crackhead or a fucking cokehead, just like DMX. But I'm saying all these people that have all this money or whatever, they all have fucking drug problems too. They're all doing coke. They're getting hookers too. You know what I mean? Everyone's so surprised. They're all fucking, everyone's on drugs, bro. Everyone's on something or the other. Either this guy's cheating on his fucking wife, or he goes out with his boys, gets strippers every night. It's like, you guys don't fucking know. They're humans just like us. So stop thinking that these people, city officials or whatever, just because it looks like they have a nice family, you have no fucking idea what the fuck is going on. Especially if they're in Hollywood and stuff. That's a whole different ballgame you don't even get into. But yeah, this was talking about Montreal parking spots. Like, think about it. When you look at videos of India, the roads are better than they're in the fucking Montreal. In Toronto, when you go to Toronto, the roads are way smoother and clean and smooth. You feel like you're in a different country. Why is that? Because the corruption in Montreal is like the highest. All the fucking Italian mafiosos, whatever, they all came to Montreal back in the day. This is the city where if you want to do corruption and fraud or screw people over, this is where you live. You know what I mean? Why do you think the roads are always shit? Because it's like another loophole in the whole corruption of the city, because they make sure their companies get the contracts, right? They make sure no other guy gets the contracts, even though the guy might charge cheaper and do a better job, because they make sure it's called controlled obsolescence. Just like how they're making cars to break on purpose. They're making cars to break at a certain amount of kilometers or whatever the fuck. If they do a good job as far as fixing the roads, then they won't get no more contracts to make more money. It's like so many ways for them to manipulate the system. It's like, when the city makes sure that their friends get the contracts, then their friends can charge whatever they want, and these guys get a kickback. Come on now, everybody. This was just talking about Montreal parking spots. So yeah, so I don't think the city officials have to worry about parking tickets and where to park and all that stuff. They don't give two shits about that because they don't have to. Thank you. Peace. Follow, like, and share, subscribe.